today to give you my opinion for good rig for PUBG and some of the newer badly optimized games such as PUBG. Last time I talked about my rig in my video best settings for PUBG. I will leave it in the video description. So these are the components that I would use. You can just look over them. It's the Corsair VS series with 500 watts. It's a okay power supply. It's not good at all, but it does the job fine, and as you can see, it's not expensive. You could also go with the EVGA 500 watts. Maybe it's a little better choice. You would save like $5 to $10 there. It's a little cheaper than the Corsair that I have right now here, but I just like the brand Corsair. It's just my personal opinion. Then we have the Western Digital Blue 500 gigabyte desktop hard drive. It's nothing special. It's just there to keep all your stuff on for the moment. Then we have 8 gigabytes of DDR4 26.6 megahertz RAM. I just looked at the cheapest memory that was there right now. It's quite nice actually, this bar. Then we have the cheapest motherboard that supports DDR4 and the processor, the Ryzen 3 1200. Yeah, basically it's just the cheapest thing that was there right now, because you don't need an expensive motherboard. The cheapest motherboard that supports all your functions will be just fine. As I've told you already, we have the Ryzen 3 1200. It's a okay processor. It's actually in this price category. It's my favorite processor. You could also go with Intel in this case, but I think AMD for budget builds. If you take the Ryzen, not the FX series, it's just much better. Then we have the MSI GTX 1050 Ti. Watch out that you get the 4 gigabyte version, not the 2 gigabyte version. And then we have the cheapest case that supports our motherboard. It's the Rosewell Micro RTX Mini Tower. You could go for anything actually, because we have a micro ATX board. It basically fits in everything. So you could go for any case. Basically choose the cheapest case that isn't included, that doesn't include a power supply. Yes, now I come to the part where what I would upgrade. The first thing would be if you have a little more budget. For example, if we go up to 750, then what I would upgrade is for a cheap SSD. 120 would be just fine. We just need a SSD that can keep all our stuff on it and is cheap. I don't know, you can choose here. You could go with a no-name brand, so a brand that nobody knows, or you could go with something special. As we can see, Amazon has a lot of sales in this time. For example, they have a Kingston SSD right now. That's pretty good. That's a good deal actually. 120. I personally would buy an SSD. I would buy it new, because it's valid data can be on there. You can also buy it used. If you have such low amounts of money, then it would actually always be better to buy most parts used. For example, the processor and the processor and the motherboard, maybe the graphics card. But for some people, they just like it more to buy new. I can understand that perfectly, because yeah, it's with the whole warranty thing and stuff. But yeah, I would upgrade to an SSD, not upgrade, still keep the HDD for mass storage, for like things that you don't need, games that you play like don't play as much. Just keep your favorite games there, and the how do you call a system, Betriebssystem, yeah, you know, or Windows or Linux, or yeah, Windows or Linux. Just keep that on there, and then have the big storage so have the HHD with 500 gigabytes for your mass storage, then this could get a little expensive, but I would go for the GTX 1060. What am I doing here? I would go for the GTX 1060 because it gives you like about 40% more performance for, I don't know for what the cheapest one is going right now. Here, for example, yeah, 249, it's the 3 gigabyte version. It's it's much worse than the 6 gigabyte version, about 15%, but it's still much better than the GTX 1050 Ti. You are looking like at high to max cranked up settings, so it is a big big push in your performance, but it comes like with a little more cost. So if you go with the rig that I showed you first, then you're looking to pay about, like, as we can see here, $550 roughed up. If you take the other options, you're looking like at $620 without an system, without Windows. If you buy Windows on Amazon, or what am I doing? If you buy Windows on Amazon, you're looking to pay like I don't know, close to $100, I think. I would buy Windows as a CD key on a lot of pages. Just search it up on YouTube. But yeah, that's basically the video. I need to get over it, but if you buy a rig and you want to save money and have fluid performance, buy it used. Maybe I will bring out a video where I have the same performance or better for the same money, so between $550 and $710, depends which version you take. But if you want to save money, go used. If you are unsure with the stuff and if something doesn't work, that's the good thing about buying new. You can just send it back and they will probably give you a new the new part that broke. So yeah, but that's the rig what I would go for if I would buy new. I personally would save a couple of months more and buy me a GTX 1060 and a SSD, but it's up to you. So yeah, bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to this channel, you are probably new to this channel, then you can also subscribe to not miss any videos. Okay, bye, have a nice day.